Here we are in Weikersheim, and I'll just give you a sweep around the main square. That was Helen standing in front of our hotel. It's late in the afternoon, and so you can see the church in the sun. Earlier in the day, it's in shadow. There's the Countryside Museum. Quite interesting, shows a bit of village life, including a friendly village woman, well, mannequin, at the door. Next door to the Dorfmuseum, down the street, you can see the Bastion. It's quite a nice little pub, restaurant, and beyond that you can find the car park. If a drink or a meal isn't what you want, you can always get an ice cream from this place on the square. Although I'm told that if you walk around the corner down to the right, the ice creams are actually better. Now here is the ice cream place that the locals say is better than the one on the square. Right, we've wandered down the main street past the Eiscafe, and now we're looking at one of the gates, entrances to the town, and it's called the Ganseturm, or the Goose Tower, presumably, because, I don't know, they used to use geese to warn everybody, I was in Rome. Anyway, we'll press on, because we're going to try and get on top there. And we tried this earlier in the day. There was nobody around. Now there's supposed to be somebody around, but I wonder. Well, that's that. Yet again, they're still closed up. So near and so far, those are the stairs which you use to go into the tower. And here's the tower itself, where you can walk up. And if you have better luck when you come to Weikersheim and us, the museum, believe it or not, is only open on a Sunday, theoretically. Today is a Saturday, but it's supposed to be open because there's an exhibition on. Still, there we are. No luck for us today for your view over Weikersheim. The fountain in Weikersheim's main square has Gabriel, presumably, calling his trumpet, calling everybody to the church, which is just behind. The fountain's very picturesque. Plenty of colour. There seem to be quite a few people gathered on the square in the sun late this afternoon. It's getting on for 4 o'clock. Drink, tea, and there's a lot of cyclists about. Not just the lycra-clad specials, but also just people tootling along on their cruising bikes. Because it's quite flat around here, and there are many good cycle roads. There's the competition hotel, Grunenhof, and this is the entrance to the Duke's, or now disused, palace. Our little hotel is quite pleasant. Owned by the same family for quite a while. and we've just been round the palace. I'm not allowed to photograph inside, unfortunately. If I just zoom in a little, you can see the entrance. We are allowed to photograph in the gardens, so you can see some of those photos in the gallery. Quite picturesque. It's an interesting little town.